All right, let's see here. Where are we? Hey, there we are. Holy cow, guys. I'm sorry. I'm late. Oh my goodness. I got I got caught in a meeting, guys. I am so sorry. Let me text a few people here. People are I'm on now. There we go. I'm texting people. People are like, "Where are you? Why are you not on?" Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, guys. Let's see here. All right. There we go. We're live. We're making money. Boy, that New Zealand dollar trade really worked out very nicely, guys. Really worked out very nicely. Look at that. This is what I mean about catching those trends, right? Let's go over it. Let's see if anything else triggered here. I don't see anything else on there. So we put a couple of lines out, right? We could have put a couple of lines out there, and you know that New Zealand dollar hit. So let's go over it. Let's go over it real quick or in depthly. All right, let me see. Is everybody on here? Let's go to the live stream on YouTube. See if anybody's on the YouTube. There we go. All right, now I've got YouTube up. We are rocking and rolling here. I'm going to take a screen capture of this and make sure everybody sees it. There we go. Let's take a screen capture of that little scenario. It's always good to take screenshots of winning trades, losing trades, and you examine it, put it into your trading journal, save it as a file. But we're up, 385, right? So almost at that, almost at a 4-to-1. So what we can do now to follow this down, right, is use that manual stop. And what we'll do is we will simply drag this down here, right to trend cloud right here, and lock that in. All right, so we're just going to let this go as far as it's going to go. I thought I had 2 and 2 on there. I thought I had a couple of contracts on there. It was just the one. Otherwise, we would have been able to scale out of this position here. So once price breaks through here, once price breaks through there, then we can take this and bring it to here. Okay. It looks like it's going to do that anyway, so we can go ahead and do that and just lock in that 325. Okay. We are at 365. Beautiful. Right? We're just going to let that run. We will let that run for as long as it's going to go. So let's go over the New Zealand dollar trade. All right. So we were looking at the high time frame, and we said, okay, really deep pullback, right? Had this super deep pullback, and we've got a crossover here, right? So the trend cloud has crossed over to the downside on that 4-hour chart, and the candles turned red, and we were right here. We were still traveling up. So we were still in that, upward. We still had that upward momentum. And then overnight, we started to cycle back down, went to the top of that cycle. So now we're impulsing down with momentum on our side. Momentum and trend on the middle time frame are also down. Okay, so there's no reason to get out of this trade. We want to stay in this for as long as possible. And all you can do is follow it down with a manual stop. That's all you can do. You don't know if this thing is going to, you know, spike back up to here or whatever. You just simply don't know. You never know about that. So what do you do in that situation? How do you handle that? Well, you have to simply follow it down step by step. So we had a $115 risk. All right. So we definitely hit our 3-to-1 here, and we are heading, we are heading down to that 4-to-1 target. But that's it, guys. Okay. So now the only piece of the puzzle, right? And it's only one piece that's missing. The only piece of the puzzle that we're missing is on that 4-hour chart. The trend cloud line in the sand, right, is still pointing up and it's still green. So this tells me that when we get down to some sort of demand zone, and I can see it right here. See, trend cloud takes me right to it. Where did oh man, I hate it when it does this. This toolbar is in my way. Let me refresh the chart here, see if that helps. F5. Nope, that didn't help. Dang it. That is a glitch, that little toolbar glitch there. Let's see if I can get out of that. Don't think I can. Dang it. And if I refresh my chart, I'm going to lose the stream. Okay, well, whatever. Let's just use one of these. How about that? Bring this down. And you can see on that 4-hour chart, when we get past here, we've got some structure here, right? Oh, look at that. It just pulled back and took us out. It just pulled back and took us out, guys. It went a little bit past, and looks like it hit that 4-to-1 and just said, nope, we're pulling back. Okay, so where are we pulling back into? Well, we're pulling back into this trend cloud here, right? We're pulling back into this trend cloud. At least you got to see that take place, right? You got to see that take place. So excellent. So we had a setup already that triggered overnight, and we caught a real nice trend all the way down to that third wave. That's what we did, right? And we caught this on the bounce. So this was 1, pullback 2, and it didn't break through until right here. And we caught it right here on that pullback. So we pulled back. We got into this trade yesterday, and it kind of went sideways and then made a nice move down. Okay, and we made our, $360 some odd dollars there. Okay, excellent. Very good. Very good. Let's go find another one. Let's see what we've got here. Market sentiment on that supply and demand zone filter, or supply and demand zone scanner, right, is pointing down. You get all of this, guys, on the trend cloud. Okay, all of this comes with trend cloud, all 6 indicators, the trend cloud, the modified CCI indicator, cycle indicator, momentum indicator, confirmation entry candles, open range breakout, the whole 9 yards. Okay, the supply and demand zone scanner. This is a complete working system. And you can see, I was in a meeting with my website designer, and of course it turns around and starts going lower. No way of knowing what that thing is going to do, right? Take the money while it's on the table. If you can't scale out of the position, you better take the money while it's on the table, because you don't know what's going to happen. Okay, so great, made some money. And I didn't do anything, right? All I did was follow my plan, follow trend cloud, place the trade, and just left it alone, right? Just left it alone. Hold on, I'm going to grab my tea. Right. Okay. So that is what we did. Let's go over some more trades. So what do we got on here? Gold. Okay, gold already opened up. Let's go over there. Gold, go to the micro. And let's put the opening range. Put that opening range on there. And we're kind of, bouncing around that opening range, right? Still trying to make a decision. Let's see. Broke to the downside, broke to the upside, broke to the downside. Now it's trying to break to the upside again. Well, why is that? What's going on here? Let's clear this chart. We're in a downtrend, right? Fourth wave coming down into that fifth wave. What does that mean, right? Remember, fifth wave is an average trend. Once you go 6, 7, now you're extended, and you should see some kind of reversal. You should see some kind of reversal from there. Okay. Getting some text messages here. Very good. Wow, look at that rejection there. See, that rejection is what our scanner is trying to tell us. We're in a downtrend, but we're cycling up, right? So there's a corrective move. There's a corrective move that's going on here. And let me see here. Let me close out of this. Hold on, guys. Let me close out of this and then go back in and see if that will help. Ah, yes. Okay. Oh man. Guys, I'm going to shut this down and then come back on because I am not able to get to my bar here. I'll just move it up here then. How about that? There we go. Okay. We'll do like that. Good. All right. See, we don't quit. We never quit. We don't get frustrated. We adapt. We overcome. We improvise. Great. I was checking out this guy. This guy's code here. He's got a really cool moving average crossover, and it kind of looks like my trend cloud here. It does a little bit different. It does something a little bit different, but I thought that was pretty interesting. Mine does that as well. Also, we can also get a bar on there. But remember, when you look at a system for trading, you're not just looking at one indicator. And that was one of the biggest things that every single one of my mentors taught me. Chris, don't look at just one indicator. I would come in all excited and, hey, look at this new indicator that I found and look what it does. And they would, the guy I was learning from would always be like, oh, wow, that's great. That's great. I bet you can make $1 million with that thing, huh? And then you're like, you kind of think to yourself like, yeah, don't put all of your expectations and hope, on an indicator. They're just little mathematical equations that help us see our charts better, right? And so when you mess around with enough indicators and you begin to choose a few that you like, then you compile that and you put that into a process. And that's what we've done here, right? We put Trend Cloud into a very specific process of trend, cycles, momentum, right? Multiple time frames. We're looking at that on multiple time frames, support and resistance, and also supply and demand. So those 6 elements are compiled into Trend Cloud. And that's what we like to use as our price action mapping system. Okay, and then we have some really awesome tools that go a little bit deeper into that discussion, right? It goes a little deeper in, like the zone scanner, the opening range breakout strategy. When you can read price and you can apply that knowledge to a process, now you've got something really powerful. Now you've got something really powerful. You've got something that you can talk to. You've got something that will give you a play-by-play, candle by candle, and let you know what's going on. So, yeah, very, very interesting stuff. Well, that's too bad that we, pulled back. You'll always come across something like that when you can't scale out of a position. You get some deep pullback, it takes you out, and hey, you know what? You just made money. You just made you just made 3% on your account overnight. What savings account do you know of that you can make 3% in 24 hours? It doesn't exist, guys. The market, using TradingView, using a trading system, that's the only way you can make 3-4% in a matter of minutes or a matter of hours. There's no bank account out there that you can achieve that much of a percentage in such a short period of time. Okay, I'm eating some chicken here too. Oh man, that's good. All right, so that's gold. Let's look at silver. Down, down, down. A lot of red, right? No wonder it's on our zone scanner. High time frame. High time frame heading down. Middle time frame down. Momentum's down on the high time frame. Momentum's down on the middle time frame. So the one piece of the puzzle that's missing is the cycle, right? So that means we could get a little bit of sideways movement, right? Because we don't know. This has still got a lot of force to the downside. We're still moving down with a lot of force. And look what it did here on the 15-minute chart. 15-minute chart went down 7 waves, pulled back 8, and just went sideways right there. See how that candle closed above? This candle right here closed above that 50? Did it? This one did right there. That candle recalculated and went back down, right? So it recalculated right here. It went 1, and then it broke back above the 50, recalculated again to the upside this time, 1. So we got that 1, 1. We might get 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. That is Trend Cloud letting you know that there's a sideways movement. So where is the range? It's right here, right? There's your range. So when you've got Trend Cloud on your chart, you've got all the information. You've got all the information on your chart that is relevant to your strategy. Okay, put that opening range back on there. So this is the top of the range of the entire swing, and this has broken out to the downside on the 15-minute opening range of silver. And we are returning into there right now. Okay, so technically, we can take this trade. If we get another shot at it, because it just hit that opening range. Sell one. Okay, that'll be our trailing stop. And then right here. Right. Micro silver. That's going to be a little over, right? We'll have to keep it there. That's really tight. Dang it. That's really tight. That's a tight order. We'd have to bring this up here. We would have to bring this up here. Okay. Okay. So that's what we would have to do in order to keep that under that 1%. Okay. Keep it under 1% risk. So if we do get a pullback, it's going to hit somewhere in the middle here. If it hits the middle of this and holds, well, then we got ourselves a trade. It did break structure here. Okay, it did break structure there, but the issue is this sideways movement, right? We broke out to the downside, we broke structure, and now we have formed this bigger range inside of the opening range breakout, right? So that's we're safe on that risk. It might not pull back that far, but you never know. You never know. It's set. Okay. Anything else trigger? No. Let's go back and take a look at New Zealand dollar again. Yeah, and we're just kind of hovering around that breakout point, right? We're just sort of hovering around. It came down, hit that fourth, that 4 to 1, and just bounced back and grabbed our stop and took off, right? No way of knowing. No way of knowing that. Okay, let's take a look. Let's go to corn. All right, let's check out corn. And this is what we were saying. So we have that corn set up already over here. Momentum is still up, but we got a downtrend on both the high time frame and middle time frame. Let's just clear everything. Okay, so it's pulling back into that. Trend cloud, middle time frame trend cloud, and we're range bound, right? We're range bound right there. We need to break some structure. And if it does pull back, this is a good spot. This is a good spot to take that trade short. Oops. Okay. Where is that other one? Right here. That's going to be our trailing stop right there. Let's go over to the micro S&P. Micro S&P. We've got that uptrend, high time frame, top of the cycle. It broke through, right? It broke through our supply zone. Broke through our supply zone. And now we're heading back, right? We're heading back. And we are starting to break through that 1 hour momentum to the downside. Breaking through that 1 hour momentum to the downside there. Pulling back into this opening, into this support level. Okay, so right in here, that's right in the middle of this alternate pivot. How far back is it going to go? Well, we don't know. We can take a guess. We can take a look. We've got this rally-based rally here. Right in here, right? Rally-based rally. Let's get rid of this. This formation broke through here, right? Previous resistance becomes support. Maybe. If we go down further, we've got a couple of levels here, but this would be the first one that we would take a whack at on this micro. It is 10:50, so we're almost at that 10 a.m. reversal, and this thing has been pulling down. Let's put that opening range on here. And we've just formed that opening range. Just formed the opening range there. So if we do get a breakout to the upside, if this goes any lower, then momentum is going to be below negative 100, and we're not going to want to mess with that. Okay, but if it does this, if we break out to the upside and we break through some structure, then we get a return somewhere in here, great. Take that all day long. As long as this does not break through negative 100 on the pullback, right? So we want to see something that looks like this, and then this, right? That's what we want to see. And it looks like it's trying to do that. So this is great. This is actually a really great setup. If we get a breakout to the upside on this opening range here, on the micro S&P, we are literally set up for success. Okay, because we've got momentum on that middle time frame, two uptrends, middle and high time frame. And on that breakout, we should see a hookup on our cycle. And this momentum will start flashing red and green. It's pretty flat right now, to be honest with you. So it's still trying to choose a direction. Let's go to the micro Dow. Micro Dow did the same thing, right? Ripped through all this structure here. Put that up, put that line, broke through structure, formed a double top here. Momentum is with us, trend is with us on all time frames. Okay, very nice. So same thing. Now look at how there's more strength. Look at how there's more strength on that middle chart on the Dow compared to the micro S&P. See that? Let's get rid of this. See how close we are to breaking negative 100 on the micro S&P all the way down here? Look at the micro Dow. We're still above that zero line. So this is the stronger move to the upside. Okay, let's go to the micro NASDAQ. Micro NASDAQ, very weak. Look what happened to micro NASDAQ. And that's surprisingly on the upward trend here. So something is going, we've got a deep pullback on that micro NASDAQ, and the algorithm is picking up on it. But momentum is against us on all time frames. Momentum's against us on the middle time frame. Momentum is against us on the high time frame. That's bad news. We don't want any. Wait for everything to calculate here. Come on, Micro Russell, where are you? Wow, taking a long time. There we go. Micro Russell, okay. So Micro Russell, definitely weaker, right? We got that crossover to the downside on the high time frame. We're cycling down. Momentum is flashing red. Down on the high time frame. Down on that high time frame. Middle time frame. Trend is down. And we're just about to cross through that negative 100 line. Just about to cross through that negative 100 line. So Russell is weak. S&P is weak. The strongest one that we've got going is the micro Dow, right? Micro Dow is still pretty strong. Okay, we do have two pieces of the puzzle here that are against us though, right? So really not the best trade. I would stay away. Crude oil. Let's get over to make the adjustment here. 5 minute. Go to that 5 minute chart and just see where we're at. Okay, so crude oil formed the 5 minute opening range, broke out to the upside. We're looking great. Oh, wow, nice. Very nice. Look at this, guys. Look at this. I really hope we get the retest. I really hope we get the retest on that crude oil, guys. I'm setting that up right now. There we go. Crude oil is set. That would be magnificent. If we get that pullback, okay, if we get that pullback into our demand zone, we've got a great chance. We've got a great chance of making a move to the upside because look what we've got. High time frame. We're in a downtrend, but look at this. We're extended. Trend is extended. We're in a corrective move. And this corrective move, we're going to say, hey, it's up here. This corrective move is going to end somewhere up here on the high time frame. Okay, let's box it out. We're looking for that corrective move to end somewhere up here, right? Somewhere up here. Make it red. Why is that? Because when we become extended, we have to close somewhere above that 50. Right? It's got to close somewhere above that 50. Look how high up that is. That's a lot of money. Hopefully it just doesn't go whoop right up to here. Let's hope that we get some kind of a pullback into that opening range. But we're set. It's all set. It's all set up for us. It's all set up for us. All right. Very nice. Very nice. Natural gas. Okay, high time frame, trend is down. Trend cloud is red. Candles are red. Okay, very clear to see. Charts are all color coordinated for you. We are in a corrective move. We're early in this trend. And we're at the top of a cycle. So this should be turning around for us. Okay, this should be turning around for us. And that's what we're looking for. We are starting to cycle down here as well. Let's bring up our cycle indicator on that middle time frame. Beautiful. Okay, we're cycling down. What we need is to have momentum on our side. We've got, at this point, we've got too many elements against us. Let's name the elements that are against us, right? There's 6 elements that we follow, right? What's against us? We've got cycles are against us because we're in a downtrend and we are still cycling up. We've got momentum against us on both time frames, and we've got trend also, right? We've got a downtrend on the high time frame, but an uptrend still on the middle time frame. We've got a lot against us. So we don't want this trade. We don't want this. Very simple. Follow the steps. Just follow the steps. Let's go back over to some metals. And what do we have here? Okay, we've got a downtrend and a downtrend on the middle time frame and high time frame. Great, that's with us. We're cycling up though. Okay, that's against us. Momentum is against the trend on all time frames. Too many missing pieces. Too many missing pieces of that puzzle. Don't want it. Copper. All right, copper. Clear the chart. Okay. Okay. Trend cloud is starting to turn green. We're cycling up. Momentum is up. Trend is up on the middle time frame. Momentum is up on the middle time frame. So we've got the start of a upward trend on the high time frame. Cycle is with us. Momentum is with us on both time frames. It all equals the middle time frame trend. Cycles, momentum, and trend are equal on that middle time frame, and we're just starting to get it on the high time frame. We're just starting to turn green here, so that we only got one piece of the puzzle missing, right? So that's better, right? We would really like to see, to make this perfect, we would really like to see something like this: break above, right? And then some kind of pullback into a formation that might take place somewhere in here, right? Oops. Right in here. Okay. That's what we'd be looking for. Break above that 50 and then have a pullback. And maybe that pullback is right here. Maybe this turns into a rally-based rally, right? And it pulls back like this for the move back to the upside, right? Okay, there's that N pattern. There's that N pattern. Got that break of structure right there. That's what we're looking for. All right. That's what we're looking for. That's always what we're looking for. Always what we're looking for. Let's go over to that Treasury yield. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so remember when we were talking about the 10-year note? Check out the 10-year note. What's going on? We were in this sideways movement, and we finally broke out to the downside. Great. Let's talk about it. Broke out to the downside on that high time frame. Starting to cycle down, okay? Momentum is still up. So it's still trying to choose a direction. It's got to travel a little further, right? But we did break through. We did break through that demand zone. In fact, we even broke through this too, didn't we? Beautiful. Momentum is down on the middle time frame. Trend is down. Trend is down also on high time frame. We're just missing that high time frame momentum, aren't we? And the cycle is still, pointing up majority, but it's starting to come down. So we need a little bit more of a downward move, And then we can start looking for those supply zones in here, right? Start looking for those supply zones in there. Let's get rid of this. There we go. That's what it looks like on the 1 hour chart. What does that look like on the middle time frame? That makes sense, right? What do we got there? That looks like previous day's close right there. Well, that's a great entry, is it not? Let's get rid of the opening range. And you can see rally-based drop. That broke through all that structure. All right, and here's a really nice rejection candle here. So, where do we take this trade? Well, we can take it right in the middle. We can take it right in the middle here. It's not an exact science, right, guys? It's really not an exact science. Okay. That's 250. That's too expensive. The middle of that range is pretty expensive. Okay, so we've got to drop that down. We got to drop that down to 1 contract. Okay. Well, there you go. This may even pull back and just hit, right in here, right in this alternate pivot here. Remember how previous support will become resistance. Okay, but that's way too expensive. Way too expensive. Can do something like that. Okay, so that's set. We'll just go right down the line. Real sorry that I started late today, guys. I was in a meeting with my website dude, my website guru. It was one hell of a morning. Is anybody out there? Let me know what you want to take a look at as I'm stuffing my face with breakfast chicken. Let's look at the Japanese yen. Whoa! All right. What did I tell you about the Japanese yen, guys? What did I tell you about the Japanese yen? All right. Here we go. Look at this. Japanese yen rips to the downside here. Oh, look at this, guys. Beautiful. Let's try to get in on this sucker. I would wait for this candle to close. Let it do something ridiculous, right? This is what happens, right? Let's take a look. Where is this thing heading? Where does it want to go to? Let's slap a line on that. Look left, structure leaves clues. Okay. Coming into this consolidation here. Coming into this consolidation and has gone right to the top. How do we trade this? Well, take a look at what it does before in the past. Downtrend, insane spike candle, continue downtrend. Downtrend, insane spiked candle, continue downtrend. Right here, nice spike candle in downtrend, continue downtrend. Downtrend, spiked candle. This is a bullish spiked candle, but continue the downtrend. All right, so this is really what you want to wait for. We always want to wait for that kind of crazy situation. This may go whoop all the way up to there. So the strategy is leave it alone. The strategy is just leave this alone. Let it do what it's going to do. Okay. It really needs to recalculate. It really needs to recalculate here. So we knew it was gonna be up in here somewhere. And then make some kind of reversal. So this throws off all of your indicators, right? The little mathematical equations that are in these indicators gets thrown off by this situation. That's why you have to go back and look and make observations on, all of this, make observations on, what's going on. And now, tomorrow, we're going to take a real look at this. We're going to take a nice close look at this. Actually, after an hour, when this candle closes in 49 minutes, let's take a look at it and see if we can make a move to the downside, okay? It would be better to wait until tomorrow, but we could get some movement that might take place overnight, and we'll miss it. But usually after this type of a spiked move, like they call it a spike bottom reversal, or any type of a really long wicking candle like that on the Japanese yen, that's what you look for to get back in on the downward trend. I knew it was going to happen sooner or later, and there it is. Let's go over to the Swiss. Swiss is still in that channel. There we go. Swiss is still in that channel to the downside. We're pulling back up into the top of the channel. And what have we got there at the top of that channel? We've got this right here, don't we? I just missed it, right? And we're in a downtrend. We could take that chance right there. Sell. There we go. Right, we're almost there. Take a nice trade there. We still have the momentum with us, right? Momentum, we've got a triple cross here. See that triple cross on the cycle indicator? So it is cycling down in a downtrend. We're red across the board here. Momentum on the middle time frame is down. So we've got plenty of momentum with us. Very flat here, but we are cycling down on that cycle indicator. So it's a lot of elements. Okay, it could be hitting this right here. Right, this base drop right here. Let's make that a different color. And I wonder if that's what it is reacting to. We don't know. We don't know how high that's going to go. Okay, but we do have, that's the, okay. Yep. Okay, it did break structure, right? It did break structure, plenty of structure. And we're pulling back, and it just hit that 15-minute base drop there. Okay. Can we get a second chance at that? Not really. We have to take it there. All right. Well, we're gonna put it right on that trend cloud resistance level. And if it hits, great. If it doesn't, well, that's okay too. So you've got to be able to trade like that. You've got to be able to trade without the care of, oh, I'm going to lose all my money. You're not going to lose all your money. You've got a very specific risk that's placed. Less than 1% of your total current account value. You see how easily I'm able to take those trades? You've got to be able to take the trades that way without any effort. If you're like, oh, I don't know, I don't want to lose $168. Well, that's less than 1% of your total current account value. So my job is not to figure out what trades are going to work and what trades are going to fail. That's not my job. My job is to follow a plan and to take trades. That's my job. All right, so let's find some more advantages. That's on the Swiss. Go to the Euro. Okay. Euro is definitely going sideways here, right? The Euro is going sideways. Top of the swing. Bottom of the swing. Right there. Just going sideways. We're in an uptrend, but we're cycling down. Got a lot of momentum, right? The one piece of the puzzle that you cannot be missing is the trend on the high time frame. So the trend on the high time frame here is up, and everything else is down. That's just one piece of the puzzle that's missing, but that is the main ingredient for every one of our trend cloud trades. Trend on the highest time frame must be in the direction of your trade. So, if we were in a downtrend on the high time frame and we had cycling down, momentum was down, but on the middle time frame, the trend was still slightly up, that's okay. But the high time frame trend must be in play. High time frame trend must be in play. Let's go to the British pound. Okay, here we go. So crossover to the downside. Candles are red. Trend cloud is red. We are, missing that piece, right? We really want the line in the sand to be red. And we are up. So we've got a little too many things against us, right? We don't have the full crossover yet of the trend cloud on the high time frame. And we are now crossing back to the upside. Momentum is up and up. Too many missing pieces. Don't want it. Australian dollar. Clear the chart. Interesting how the currencies are working right now, isn't it? Okay, downtrend on the high time frame, but again, still up. So little, not completely crossed over yet. Cycling down, good. Down on the 1 hour chart, good. But momentum is up and momentum is up. Again, too many signals, not in alignment. Very easy to walk away. Go look at something else. Okay. Right here. What was that? Corn. Corn trade. Corn trade. Okay, what happened here? Oh, we're taking a couple of shots here, right? Taking a couple of shots here. Why is that over there? That should be here. That should be here. Okay. Should have looked at that. That was right. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, okay. No problemo. we're still looking at this. Okay, so we're taking a deep pullback here. Let's see what we were looking at here. What were we doing here? Okay, we were taking this, and then we've got this trade up here as well. Okay, I see what we've got going on here. Right there. That's what we're looking at. So we took 2, and we've got this right here at that second level. And we're going to put our stop above here. Okay, good. So we're in corn. Hopefully we get that other contract, right? Let's grab that other contract there. This, yeah, okay, I see. Well, we really don't want that then. That was our second trial. We're going to have to take the risk here. Okay, and bring this down and take the risk there. All right, otherwise we're going to be over. So we're taking the risk on that right there. All right. Then there's a second drop base drop right up here, but it's gonna bring us over budget if we put it up here. Okay, so let's see if we can get this to work. This will be our trailing stop. This will be our target. Come on, take that trade. All right, we'll let that work itself out, see what we can get. Anything else trigger? No. Let's go back and look at, wait. British pound, corn. What were we looking at? I think we were looking at British pound. The British pound. Too many mixed signals, right? Sort of up, but not really. No good. Australian dollar, downtrend. We really want that to be down. We are getting a signal, cycling down. Come on, momentum, start to shift. Momentum is up, no good. Canadian dollar. We got this weird trend here. Momentum is down, cycling down, flat. Not the best situation. Mexican peso. Cycling down, starting to move down, still above. Again, not the best situation, right? New Zealand dollar. Look at that. We would have given back. We got the best deal, guys. Look at this deep pullback on the New Zealand dollar. We got out of that New Zealand dollar at little more than 3-1. And look what would have happened. We would have given back all this profit. We would have given back all that profit. So you never know. So that's why you got to take the money while it's on the table. And that's the end of it. All right, I'm back. All right, come on, corn. Mm. All right, so we got into that corn trade. It pulled up and hit our supply zone with a ton of force to the upside. Unfortunately, we hit that. This is an aggressive move because we're against momentum. We've got the trend on the middle and high time frame. Great. And this might be short-lived, but we might get stopped out on this one, unfortunately, because look at the momentum and cycle, right? We've got momentum and cycle against us on both time frames here. High time frame, yeah. Okay. So unfortunately, this did a very rapid move up into our supply zone. There might be a lot of force here, guys. Might be a lot of force there. Go back to micro crude. It is climbing. It is climbing high and wants to get above that 50. A lot of force to the upside here. So we're going through a process that is really comprehensive. We know every single candle by candle, we know what's going on. And we can very easily walk away from trades, or we can very easily take the trade. That's pretty much how any hedge fund or prop trading firm runs their business. So you should run that trading business the same exact way. So a lot of these prop trading firms, they have so many rules. Like you have to scalp, or you can't hold a trade overnight. They create these little addendums or little loopholes in the training, and they say, well, you can't do that. You have to do it this way. Well, why is that? That doesn't make any sense. You should trade what works. Not follow the rule of because some prop trading firm said you had to follow it. Look, if you have the data and you bring that digital trading journal to them and you say, hey, look, here's what works, man. Why are you not letting me use a system that works? And if they can't give you a straight answer, you may not want to do business with them. So my suggestion is log everything. Log all your data and put the date, the time, and make sure that you can clearly articulate your trade plan. And if you can do that, why wouldn't they listen to you? Why wouldn't anybody not listen to you? If you brought data with you and you said, here's my Excel spreadsheet, here's all of my trades, this is how I took the trade, and here's all the money I made at the end of the month. How are they going to argue with that? So the fact that these guys charge you for challenges, like, okay, if you pass several challenges, then we'll fund you. But maybe they already got, $1,500, $2,000 from you because it's like $500 a challenge. So, people take the challenge. It costs like $500 or whatever, and they fail the challenge multiple times because of these ridiculous rules. It's like, no, it's not about It's not about it's about being strict with rules, but what kind of rules are we talking about? Why wouldn't you hold the trade overnight? If it's working, why are you not holding that trade overnight? And if you have a stop loss, it's not like you're going to lose the money. So it doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. So be very careful with the rules that the prop trading firm lays on you. All right. A lot of force there. See that corn? When you take a trade and you've got a lot of force, like momentum is what I'm saying. If you got a lot of momentum on that high time frame, middle time frame, you get into sticky situations like this, right? So hopefully it works, right? If not, it's okay. We've got our stop loss in play. Not a big deal, all right? A scrape on the knee. That's all it is, a scrape on the knee. Let's go back to our micro S&P. Starting to become extended here, right? We've got those fifth wave. Candles are turning ice blue. And we did put in, let's see, yep, that is considered a double top there. Let me show you what I consider a double top, okay? First of all, a double top can only be represented in an uptrend, right? And here we have an uptrend. We've got 1, 2, and this candle right here hit the body. Here's the highest candle. This is the pivot candle right here that I have my cursor on, okay? The crosshairs right there. As long as the wick of the candle hits the body of the pivot candle, you've got yourself a double top. This candle could wick all the way up here and go past it, but as long as it doesn't close above there, then you're fine. Like let's say the candle wicked all the way above and closed like right here. No problem. That's a double top. If it closes here, you don't have a double top. You now have a new structure high. All right. And I'm going to do a video on that today on how to spot the double top and the double bottom and how to make sure that 100 traders out of 100 traders all agree that that is a double top. And that is a rules-based system. And that's what you want. That's what you want to be dealing with. This way, everybody is looking at the same picture. All right, so we're starting to become extended, but we do have an uptrend and an uptrend. But cycling down, momentum is down, and momentum on the middle time frame, we're still okay. But we just got cycle and momentum against us on that high time frame. Not so keen on that. Okay, not so keen on that. Micro Dow. Again, double top. Top of the cycle. Momentum is okay on the middle time frame. And just down on the, slightly down to flat on that high time frame. Okay, so very little. It's really not a lot of stuff going on right now. The only thing we've got is this this aggressive trade on corn that we placed here. Maybe we get that other. That other contract. And to be honest with you, it looks like it's going to pop up there. But to be honest with you, being that there's so much momentum to the upside there, yeah, no, that's definitely the spot that we want. I'm going to take off that other contract because we've got way too much momentum against us. and we're already in that trade. So if this does spike up to here, we don't want to lose any more money. So that's a little bit of risk management there for you. Okay, Trend Cloud is letting us know, hey, why do you want to be buying another contract? You've got 2 already. I know you can afford to get another one, but why? Momentum and cycle is against you. We're pulling back into this area here. So the entire trend cloud that we're pulling back into is from here to here on that high time frame. So essentially this could go all the way up to here and still be in that high time frame trend cloud and turn around. Okay? But we're taking a chance on this base drop right in here. So we are at a safe. Right there is 175. This, guys, is the full length of this base drop. Okay, so let's take the full length of the base drop and take a chance and see if we make it. All right, and that's all we can do. We can afford 175, and we can take that full length. And you can see we've got the 50 simple right there on that middle time frame. But is it enough to hold all of this? Because look at all this momentum. A lot of momentum to the upside on those 2 time frames. Okay, so I think we'll call it early today, guys. We're going to call it early. I started a little late. I apologize for that, but I'm going to get to making some instructional videos for everybody. Okay, if you are a Trend Cloud member, I'm going to post that in the membership area for you. You will have that tonight. And if you have any questions, as always, just hit me up, chris@chrisgiuliano.com, and I'll be sure to answer all of your questions. And we do have the free trade plan, guys. If you go right here and you go over to my profile, okay, you'll see right here. Just go to chrisgiuliano.com right there, click onto that, and you will see the free trade plan that we've got. Okay, let me bring that over. Where'd it go? There we go. Right there. Just click onto that free trade plan. Everything that we do in Trend Cloud is on that free trade plan. Okay, it's all on that free trade plan. And just sign up for that and you will see exactly what we do every single day. And if you'd like to check out the Trend Cloud products, I've got them listed right here as well. My best stuff. And it is. We've got some free training here as well. So feel free to look at that. And I'm going to go and make some more videos for you guys and make sure that you've got lots of examples. Okay. And we'll see if this turns around. But we made some money today on that New Zealand dollar trade. I'm very happy with that. And let's just see if corn can turn around and make some money for us as well. It's pulling in pretty deep. But you see how Trend Cloud keeps you out of trouble. All of this momentum in here, no bueno. All of this momentum in a downtrend, that's a very aggressive trade. Okay, that's a very aggressive trade. So we'll see if it works. If it does work out, great. If not, hey, no problem. Hey, what's going on, Gary? Where are you posting the videos? I will post the video in the membership area on Facebook, and then I'll put them also. I'll make a section in the membership area for you as well. I didn't think anybody was in here. Is there anything you want me to go over, Gary? You want me to look at anything? Because I was just gonna take off because I started a little late talking to my website guy. But I'm gonna go make videos today on double tops, double bottoms, and how to look at that, and then always do some examples. Like I can use this as a great example where getting into a trade when you know, that momentum is against you, it clearly shows you, like it clearly shows you momentum's against you. Probably don't want to take this trade, but because it happened so fast and we were looking at some other stuff, it just went boom right up there and snatched that supply zone. So maybe we get something back. Going through material, cool. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, man. Just let me know. Best thing to do is like a Google Meetup. Just let me know. I'll send you a Google Meetup invite, and we can get on the charts like this. Go through the process. Write down any questions that you have, Gary, and we'll just go through it step by step. And I know you're free on the weekends and stuff. So am I. So you want to get together on the weekend and go over this, or if you need me to adjust anything on your charts or set anything up for you, I'm here for you, man. Okay, so all right, so that's it. Not much going on today, but we did make out well on that New Zealand dollar trade. So corn's starting to reverse here. We've got an aggressive trade on corn. We'll be watching that. All right, Gary. Cool, brother. All right, well, I'm going to sign off, go make some videos for you guys, and I will see you definitely tomorrow at 9 a.m. All right, everybody. Take care.